This is Lacy Robertson, the hardest working woman in mortgage and real estate nationwide, and I'm here to bring you this week's report of California companies that will be laying off a significant amount of workforce where we received and processed their notice between August 14th and August 25th. Now, if you're new to me, you're probably wondering, why is she sharing layoff information? I thought she said she was all things mortgage and real estate related. Well, I am. So I have an answer for you. Many years ago, I was getting ready to purchase a piece of property. I was excited. Okay. I was so excited. I was getting ready to get keys to a new property. The seller was getting ready to get the proceeds of the sale of their property. I had signed loan documents. My loan was about to fund in a few hours. I go back to work and I find out that myself and 399 other people were getting laid off that day. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, but that day. You can only imagine what was going on in my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have a job. How am I gonna pay this mortgage? I can't buy this house. Yes, all of that was going on. And so there's two reasons why I share this information. Okay. One, what would you do differently if there was a possibility that you might get laid off? Would you not go on that shopping spree? Would you not buy that new house or that new car? Would you not take that lavish vacation? Would you maybe dust off your resume, update it, put some fillers out there? Would you start that new business that it's always been on your heart? Write that new book. I mean, what would you do differently? Would you maybe refinance, pay off some debt? Would you start saving even more aggressively? Would you redo your budget? These are all things you may consider if there's a possibility that you might get laid off. So I like to be the person to help you out and make sure you have up-to-date information concerning that. The second reason why I share this information is I want you to know you don't have to lose your house just because you lost your job or you're facing a financial hardship. I've been helping clients for years lower their mortgage payment, make it more affordable so they don't have to exhaust all their savings trying to make a mortgage payment each month. So get it. I don't care if you've had a loss of income due to a death, divorce, illness, injury, layoff, or natural disaster. It doesn't matter. There are options available for you. Okay. There's temporary options like a forbearance plan. There's more permanent options like a refinance, a loan modification. Whether you've had a loss of income due to a death, divorce, illness, injury, layoff, or natural disaster, I want you to pick up the phone and dial 714-914-7254. I've been doing this a long time, been in this industry over 18 years. I know I don't look like I've been even able to work for 18 years, but I have. So let's get started. You know, I give you this list in alphabetical order. I let you know the date the company is laying off. Of course, the name of the company. I let you know if the layoff is permanent, if it's temporary, if it's a closure. I let you know how many people they're laying off, and then I give you the location. Now, get this. If I get to a letter and your company starts with the letter B, and I'm already at letter N, and you still think that your company might be getting laid off, might be laying off individuals, you may want to check the previous videos because I may have covered them already. Okay, we may have gotten their notice already, and I already shared that information. So let's get started. We have 27 entries. That does not mean 27 different companies. That just means 27 entries. The company may be laying off at different locations or different times, different dates, date and time. So let's get started and we'll get into it. Okay. October 6th, Adventist Health is laying off permanently 296 people at One Adventist Health Way in Roseville. October 6th, Adventist Health is laying off permanently 58 people at 1509 Wilson Terrace in Glendale. October 6th, Adventist Health White Memorial and Montebello is laying off permanently 54 people, at 1720 East Cesar East Chavez Avenue in Los Angeles. October 15th, Anaheim Arena Management, LLC, laying off permanently 91 people at 2695 East Catella Avenue in Anaheim. Wow, that's a lot of people. October 13th, Cisco Systems, Inc. is laying off permanently 157 people at 560 McCarthy Boulevard in Milpitas. October 13th, Cisco Systems, Inc. is laying off permanently 64 people at 500 Terry A. Francois Boulevard in San Francisco. October 31st, Cooper Vision Inc. is closing permanently. They're laying off 6 people at 5870 Stone Ridge Drive, Suite 1 in Pleasanton. October 24th, Corteva AgriScience LLC is laying off permanently 10 people at 901 Lover Ridge Road in Pittsburgh. October 31st, Delaware North Companies Travel Hospitality Services is laying off permanently 92 people at One World Way in Los Angeles. October 31st, In-Low Health closing permanently, laying off 78 people at 1390 East Lassen Avenue in Chico. October 20th, Farmers Group laying off permanently 62 people at 6301 Owens Mouth Avenue in Woodland Hills. October 20th, Farmers Group Inc. laying off permanently 1 person at 6303 Owens Mouth Avenue in Woodland Hills. October 29th, Freedom Designs Inc. is closing permanently, laying off 70 people at 2241 Madera Road in Simi Valley. October 21st, Glenn Medical Center closing permanently, laying off 225 people at 1133 West Sycamore Street in Willows. October 27th, Intuitive Surgical Inc. is laying off permanently 331 people at 1050 Kiefer Road in Sunnyvale. October 30th, LCP Lake Tahoe EMP is closing permanently, laying off 110 people at 3411 Lake Tahoe Boulevard in South Lake Tahoe. October 31st, Northrop Grumman is closing permanently, laying off 78 people at 6379 San Ignacio Avenue in San Jose. October 13th, Oracle America Inc. is laying off permanently 101 people at 4230 Leonard Stocking Drive in Santa Clara. October 14th, Pactiv LLC is closing permanently, laying off 127 people at 2024 Norris Road in Bakersfield. November 21st, Penny Op Co. LLC is closing permanently, laying off 76 people, 400 Westminster Mall in Westminster. October 6th, Regional Center of the East Bay, laying off permanently 108 people at 675 Hagenberger Road, Suite 200 in Oakland. October 16th, the Bonds Companies, Inc. is closing temporarily. So this is a good thing. It's just a temporary closure. 54 people will be affected at 3118 South Sepulveda Boulevard in Los Angeles. November 21st, Town Hospice and Palliative Care, LLC, also known as Suncrest Hospice Inland Empire, is closing permanently, laying off 23 people at 6465 Sycamore Canyon Boulevard, Suite 150 in Riverside. September 30th, University of California is laying off permanently 54 people at 3551 Trousdale Parkway in Los Angeles. October 4th, University of California laying off permanently 144 people at 3551 Trousdale Parkway in Los Angeles. October 31st, Warner Music Inc. is laying off permanently 56 people at 777 South Santa Fe Avenue in Los Angeles. October 4th, Zeco Systems Inc. laying off permanently 114 people at 767 South Alameda, Suite 200 in Los Angeles. Now, that's the end of this week's list. California companies that will be laying off a significant amount of workforce where we received and processed their notice between August 14th and August 25th. Now, remember, if you've experienced a loss of income due to a death, divorce, illness, injury, layoff, or natural disaster, there are options available. You don't have to lose your house just because you lost your job or you're facing a financial hardship. I've literally been helping clients for years lower their mortgage payment, make it more affordable, and so they can keep their home, not exhaust all their savings. And guess what? I've helped them do other things outside of that. Remember, I'm all things mortgage and real estate related. So I help people buy property. I help people sell property. I help people finance property. I help people refinance property. And then when life deals them lemons, I help them make lemonade by avoiding foreclosure by any means necessary. Now remember, I'm Lacy Robertson, the hardest working woman in mortgage and real estate nationwide. I look forward to working with you and for you. And until then, have a blessed day. Don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms at Go Lacy Robertson. That's Lacy without an E and Robertson with a T. Bye.